Hey y'all. Good morning, Pluto. I was on live, but it was over the weekend. So during the week, no, I haven't been on here in a while. I have been busy. Good morning. I'm doing great today. How you doing? Good morning. All right, grind hustler, start us off right then. I'm doing great this morning. Um, post my videos on Reddit. I don't know how Reddit really works, like to maximize it. I would have to really like research and learn how to do that. It's nice to see you too. You inbox me on Facebook? Okay. What am I around here doing? Working out? Um, that could be in a little while. I played gangster, yeah. My live on OnlyFans last night was fire. Thank you. I said, okay, so y'all, this is how my content about to start going. I'm going to make y'all aware of my OnlyFans, but I'm not going to be posting anything that's too risque on this particular page because I want to continue to grow this page and I don't want to get flagged or anything. Now, check my backup page from time to time. My backup page, if I feel like I made some kind of content that was just too sexy and I don't want to give up that content, I feel like somebody got to see this, then it's going to be on my backup page for sure. For sure. The thing about black women in this industry, and when I say in this industry, no, y'all gotta understand this. Polo, you saying no, but understand this. Okay. Instagram pays you but your platform has to meet their qualifications, or they will not want to pay you, or they will not want to put your page on the Explorer page, things like that, right? So just because I sacrifice my likes, it doesn't mean anything. So y'all might see a few likes under a few of my pictures, and that's fine because I know what kind of content y'all looking for, right? But my page will get more exposure and Instagram will cut the check. They can't tell me no. They can't tell me no because I meet all of their criteria. So that's why I'm keeping this page as professional as possible because I want to get my check. Right? Like I said, anything that I feel like is just too sexy, is raunchy, but is cool enough for Instagram, I'm going to be putting it on my backup page. I'll make y'all aware by putting it in my stories. So that's why y'all got to watch my stories so that y'all don't miss any post that I might be putting on my backup page that might be sexy. It might be that, that back shot, that picture like this, or that, all of that. All of those things, they'll be on my backup page. But I gotta keep this page as marketable and market friendly as I possibly can, because with black women in social media, it doesn't matter if she's a realtor. It doesn't matter if she has an OnlyFans. Her OnlyFans, she could be cooking it doesn't matter if it's a black woman with a nice body. They always try to mark us as being over sexualized. Any black woman that is a curvaceous, beautiful black woman, she could have on a satin dress and still be covered from head to toe. The Instagram, some sort of way, will still say that it's over sexualized, it was sexually explicit or something like that. They make it really hard for black women to break through when it comes down to meta. And I mean, it is what it is. Thank you, Mr. Frazier. I've had and lost pages since 2017. And I've lost them and built them back up constantly by the grace of God. But every time it's either because they'll say that, and like I said, I could have this on. I'm fully covered. Now you can see my shape, granted, but I'm fully covered. And they'll still say that something is sexually explicit. I had to clean this page. They'll say it's sexually explicit. I've seen other influencers that will literally have their stuff in the camera, and they're millionaires, but it's not just Instagram as a platform. It's also the fact that there are a lot of our own people, black people, that are so judgy and will report each other's stuff. And that's why it's so hard for black people to get ahead, because it's a lot of black people hating on each other. And that's so unfortunate. So, yeah, they'll try to push those narratives of, thank you, Grind Hustler. They'll push that narrative of black women are showing too much of their bodies these days. Black women aren't getting husbands because of this and because of that. And it's like, okay, but let that black woman do what that black woman doing. Don't hate on her. If you don't like it, simply just press uninterested. There are so many filters that you can put on your page to filter your timeline so that you won't see certain types of content. You know what I'm saying? But instead of doing that, people want to hate on other people back. They want to block. I'm not block. I wish they would just block. They want to report and all of that kind of stuff, and they make it so much harder for black influencers to really break through. Thank you, David. Even with it's not just people that are black women. It's also for our black brothers as well. Like, they have some men that the LBGT, Q, whatever it is, community, right? Even those people, like, they get judged, and instead of people just saying, hey, this is not a part of my interest, and just keep it pushing, press not interested, what do people do? They report it. They report it because it's something about this person that they don't like. Stop reporting people pages and hating on people platforms. Simply press not interested. Allow people to grow. Allow people to grow their platforms. If you don't like the content, press not interested. Keep it pushing. That's it. Because like I said, I understand the struggles. I've been doing this since 2017. I've had a lot of kickback. So unfortunately, I know that there are a lot of people that, they do come to this page, y'all looking for certain type of content because that's what y'all knew me for. That's what y'all know me for. And I still make that content, but it just won't be on this page because I need this page to be marketable and I need it to be brand friendly so that I can get my bag, and so a hater won't have any kind of position to be able to hate successfully on this page. So I got to keep this page clean, y'all. Now, it's going to be a grown and sexy vibe, no doubt. It's going to be a grown and sexy vibe for sure because I have sex appeal. So y'all still going to get, those fire shots and stuff. But as far as the, clapping and stuff like that, look for it on my backup page, or you're more than welcome to subscribe to my OnlyFans, okay? Because I need to be able to collect the checks everywhere. I got a son going to college. Everybody needs to collect the checks everywhere. It's coming out of mama pocket. Yes, it's very simple, Shani. It's so simple. Um, my Facebook is my Facebook is linked in my highlights. I don't remember the name, but it's linked in the highlights for sure for my Facebook. Um, the episodes on the Dirty Deed, I heard that they dropping July 18th. So what, tomorrow? So yeah, y'all should go check that out on Peacock. How am I doing today? I'm doing amazing. I'm doing amazing. I'm doing exceptionally well. I got a new challenge for myself today in the gym. So I'm actually trying to hype myself up. I'm trying to hype myself up for that. Oh, thank you, Chris. Child, I don't know who shot Brick. I don't know nothing about nothing. Y'all gotta go watch the Dirty Duty. It's streaming on Peacock. Y'all gotta go watch it and see. The Hispanic community be hating too. But let me tell you something. This is what's wild. Um, this is what's wild to me, and this is my own personal opinion, right? Um, I know that a hater is a hater. It's no race to a hater, right? It's a mental thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Trill. A hater is a hater. It's a mental thing. It has a lot of things to it to being a hater, right? So it doesn't really matter what race. And I can't even speak for anybody else's community, right? But I'm just gonna stick to what I know. What I know is that it's so unfortunate that the black community will they it's a judgy ass place to be. It's a judgy ass place to reside, right? Um, and people will tear each other down so badly. One thing I have not ever wanted to do in my life, because even when I was a kid, um, I used to watch people make jokes and poke fun at each other. I was never the kid that was interested in that because I had somebody say something to me, and joke and poking fun, and it wasn't funny to me. And I was like, I don't ever want to do that. I don't ever want to say something to someone and make them feel the way that those words that somebody just told me made me feel. So, when people read each other and talk about each other and tear each other down, and then people stand around, they laugh. I don't ever find those types of situations funny. I don't find that to be okay because you just never know what's going on with that person. So with our community, I hate the fact that people aren't applauded enough for just exploring who they are as an individual. I think that in our community, it's sad that it's not a safe place for us as a people to just explore who we are. I'm sorry, y'all. Just explore who we are and fully grow. Hey, Ella, I see you, beautiful. Because there are so many black people that are so talented in music, any art form. Our people have the most beautiful features, things like that. And it's a lot of us that don't get our self esteem built up enough to be able to step out into the world and actually debut our talent to the world because we stopped it at our community or we stopped it at our front door because our mama said you can't be an actor because that don't make no money. Go work at Popeyes. Or, you can't be a model. You're too fat. But then we see Takara who broke through. And this is a generation of breakthrough. Um, And even like when people want to talk about Uzi and how Uzi dresses, like that is his art form. That's what he likes to do. And God gives us these God-given talents, and we aren't comfortable enough with sharing it with the world because we tried to share it with our loved ones and we got rejected. So we know if our loved ones reject us, what will the world say? You know what I'm saying? And what I love that I see is going on more so now is people are finding a sense of community amongst each other. And if we don't get it from our family, then we'll create a new family. That's what I love to see right now. Because people are giving up on themselves. They aren't giving up on who they are. And I love to see in the gay community, like there was this guy, and he was talking about his mother didn't accept him, but then he had gotten a gay mother. And so all I heard was, this is a child that is trying to figure out who they are in this world. And they ran to their mother for their mother's love, and she just didn't understand how to love them. So I think that's only like a blessing that he would find someone who would take him in and teach him. And not to say this is just for the gay community, but just to say that is what a sense of community is. And even if you do hair or you do acting or whatever the case may be, just to find that stage mother or that whomever that will give you that extra so that you can get that love and that support to be like, okay, I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I wish there was so much more of that. I wish that there was more of that. And I can't change the world, but I could dang sure influence one or two or three people, and they might be the ones that influence the world. So just saying all that to say, y'all, make sure that y'all be okay with who y'all are. Give yourselves grace. Give yourselves love. And find your sense of community. Find your sense of community. Because your community will give you that love and that strength to be able to do what it is that you want to do. So I love y'all. Y'all have an amazing day. I gotta find my gym community, because child, like I said, I gotta challenge myself today and continue to keep on challenging yourself to always do something new, y'all. Do something that scares you, but something you always wanted to do, because usually you're on the right path when you do that. So love y'all. Be amazing.